doing? We are just getting ready. So I'm here. I'm here. We're just gonna do some social media-ing. And then, like usual, we'll get started. Let's do a yarn selfie. Oh my god, isn't that great? How is everybody's night starting? Or day starting, technically. I guess it's still day. Would you consider 4 p.m. still day? It's almost 5 p.m. I guess it's evening. We're ignoring winter, storm, Petra, and crocheting a blanket instead. See you on Twitch. I always feel weird, like, how do I word these things? I never know. I never know what to say. Oh, hang on, my cameras are gonna need to be edited really quick. Configure video. I don't want low light compensation on, and I also don't want you to autofocus. There we go. Wow, my eyebrows are super light today. Hey, what the hell? What happened? There we go. First tweet's out. So then we're gonna do a couple of quick Discord posts and we'll be ready to get working. Ready to get working, my friends. In the meantime, chatty, who's here? Who's up? What's up? What's up? It's always so hard to like type out my whole my whole hyperlink. That's the word for it. Almost done. That one. And two more? One more? One more, I think. Just one more. Okay, we're good. So that means we are ready to switch over. We are live. Check us out. We are up and we are live. And we are gonna get crocheting. I have an energy drink tonight. I'm kind of tired. I've been getting up super early. I've been getting up super early to run every morning. And that is making me particularly sleepy. So we're gonna energy drink it up for a couple of hours here. Oh, hang on, I gotta take my autofocus off on scene here. I'm gonna leave brightness on for now, I think, but I'll take autofocus off. Apply, okay. Just so we don't keep getting that wibbly. So here we go, let's crack open this monster. By the way, this is the mango monster and it's amazing. I seriously love it. It's so good. So good. All right. So I lost my hook. I don't know where it went. Is this my hook? Maybe I didn't lose my hook. That is an H. That is definitely not the correct hook. Oh well. Good thing for me, I have several bajillion hooks, all of different sizes and shapes and colors and whatever. So it don't matter. It don't matter. I feel like I should slide our little, hang on. I gotta do some rearranging up here. There we go. I feel like I gotta slide our buddy over a little bit. There we go. Yeah? No? Hang on. We're crooked again. It drives me nuts when the camera gets bumped when I'm off stream. It's always like set up just perfectly, and then when I come back and it's somehow it's off, it's like, it's so frustrating. So anyway, here's our blanket. We're getting going. Yeah, I realized that I haven't really like painted my nails or anything in a long time, and it kind of frustrates me because I want to paint my nails and have them look pretty on stream, but I'm not super great at being girly, so I still have the Valentine alerts on too. So for anybody who wants to play with alerts tonight, those are still up. So yeah, I hope everybody's having a good warm day because it's cold here. Trevor's outside snow blowing right now. Maybe that is the right hook. This looks too, I don't know. Can we remember if I was I using a G before? We'll sure as heck find out. I thought I was using a G. I might have been using an H. I just don't want to accidentally like make this so too small suddenly. This is what happens when you clean your craft room. Yeah, I think I was using an H. Is that what I just threw on the floor? It is. 5mm versus a 4mm? Really? Was I using an H? You guys, was I using an H? I'm panicking now. I suppose I could go back and look at a VOD and see what color my what color was I using? That helps me know what one I was on. Oh wow, it's been a while since we've been on, dudes. Let me see if I can figure this out really quick. I'm using the red hook. I'm using my red hook. Well, one moment please. I'm gonna throw a BRB real quick and go grab that because I want to use the right, I want to keep using the right size because, hey, that's kind of important. Moment. BRB. Enjoy some music. It didn't take that long to get back, but still. Here we are, we're back. So I was using this hook, and this yarn says that I should be using an eye, so I guess this is where we're gonna go. So I'll just undo these two quick. Easy enough. Which is funny, because this is a 5.5 millimeter. I didn't think that that's, I don't know. I guess we will just have to do a couple stitches and see. 1, 2, 3. Where we end up. But it looks like this is what I was using, so this doesn't feel right though. I don't like it. Those stitches do look more similar than they did before. I don't know, guys. This is why you should never clean your craft room. Because you'll lose your hook and you'll have to spend the first 15 minutes of your stream trying to figure out what hook you use to work on your project. Oh well. So we are on a Wednesday, which is new and different for us. So we'll see how this goes. But yeah, I was just sort of seeing that like life tends to happen for me on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Like tomorrow I have a tax appointment, and on Tuesday I had a date with my best friend. And I want to be able to keep a consistent schedule. So having to constantly cancel stream was annoying to me. So hopefully with this schedule, we will have less cancellations and be able to hang out more with each other. So hopefully this works for everybody as well. This feels okay. I'm still a little nervous that I'm like too big now, but I guess we'll just have to see. I don't really, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Yeah, that's all I am right now. It's just nervous. 3, 6, 9, okay. But they look right. They look like they're the same size as the previous ones. So this has to be the right hook. Stop worrying, cat. You're only worrying yourself. Oops, one more. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's still so confusing because there's so much daylight right now because there's so much snow. Whoops. And my clock on my computer says that it's only 3, but it's not. It is 5. And that is confusing. Streamcat's hanging out with us tonight too. I don't know how much she's gonna hang out with us once the puppy's here. We'll have to see. We're gonna have to see how that goes. Yeah, I'm hoping that tonight in our time we can get the cream done and the peach started so that we can see all of the colors on the blanket finally. I'm excited for that. I'm definitely excited for that. Did you guys see I was on attempting to play Summoner's War too? I'd like to do it again. I think my problem was I didn't put my SIM card in my spare phone. So it kept dropping, which was really annoying. So there's a whole bunch of little mini VODs down there of me playing Summoner's War, or at least starting. That account wasn't very old. It was only, I actually started it that morning, so it's a pretty new account. I'm saving a bunch of scrolls up right now to see if I can do like a day where I start out by doing a bunch of summons or something. We'll see. What caused the periodic freezes? According to Streamlabs, they think it was either internet connection or bandwidth, and I was on the 5G, so I don't think it was bandwidth. I think honestly it was that I didn't have my SIM card in and I was just connected to the Wi-Fi. I think if my phone had been attached to the carrier, it probably would have held signal longer. We will probably test that out again this weekend. We'll see. How you doing tonight, No Gab? No shoveling for you, right? With your poor wrist? At least I hope not. I hope you're off shoveling duty right now. I'm lucky that Trevor got sent home from work. Which part were you just typing? Yay! Yeah. I taught Trevor how to start the snowblower. So he's outside running that right now. It sounds like actually he's just finishing. We got plowed in pretty bad. Like, I don't know that we have a mailbox anymore. Our mailbox had like an inch left before it was just gone. Oh well. Yeah, you have to choke it, and then you have to set it to run. But yeah, it's... Do you think that we're gonna hit, that Kiana's gonna hit us pretty bad this weekend too? Cause like, I just really, I can't keep taking these snowstorms, man. This is getting ridiculous. I haven't really seen any snowfall predictions for Kiana, so I don't really know what's coming through. Hey. Good, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, sweaty. Sweaty and cold at the same time. Hey, Malikli Way. How you doing? So back for yesterday, it was pushing everything east of us. Now models are putting it back on. Blah. I don't want it. We don't want Kiana. We want Kiana to go away. We didn't want Petra either. You don't need to leave it in here. Could you please put it on the table in the living room where it normally goes? How was my day? My day was snowed in. We got a hefty, at least, I would say a good 6 to 8 inches of snow. And so I worked from home all morning today, and all afternoon, and yeah, it's continues to be a snowy winter here in Minnesota, and I am ready to be done with it. How was your day, Malikli Way? Hey, thank you for that host, Malikli Way. I appreciate it. How did your day go? We spent like the first 10 minutes of stream with me debating whether or not I was using the right crochet hook. You went to band practice. That's cool. What do you play in band? I used to play the saxophone when I was in band I haven't played in years. I also played guitar, but not in band for school. Just the alto saxophone. First chair. That was me in high school. I don't know. I actually did have a band, if that's what you mean later, and my band, I did guitar in that and sang. But I don't do any of that very much anymore. No singing, no guitar. I have my ukulele too, and I haven't really played that much either. Play the trumpet, that's super cool. I always thought that trumpet looked really fun, but it also seems like it's a really difficult instrument, so that's super cool. How long have you been playing trumpet? I think I played saxophone for 6 years. Five years, wow. You must be pretty good then. Practice. That's a good practice. I debated what we were going to work on tonight, but in the end I felt like working on the blanket, so here we are, working on the blanket. I almost subjected you guys to more Summoner's War, but in case it wasn't really working, I didn't want to do that again. I was watching some refresher videos on stuff for Summoner's War today, and it just made me laugh because even in the beginner videos, like, people are talking so high level about stuff that I didn't even know about back when I used to play until, like, really deep into the game. Like, you need to talk to a beginner as if they literally just picked this up out of the App Store. This is crazy. But, oops, I missed one. Yep, I missed one. Oh, hang on. What? I missed a bunch. What was I thinking? Going crazy over here. Got a new picture of the puppy today. He's starting to open his eyes. I'm so excited. Regular show or Steven Universe? We are actually going to start Steven Universe. We're in the middle of watching another show right now. But I will definitely watch Steven Universe. I'm not sure where regular show falls in all of the stuff that we're going to watch. So we probably will. I'm just not sure how soon. Today, what was I watching? Today I was watching Top Chef and Supernatural. One, two, three, four. Oops. Come here. I know you said that you really liked regular show and Steven Universe, but I have definitely been planning to watch Steven Universe. I just haven't had the time to sit down to start it yet. Hopefully soon. Yep, Top Chef. Sorry, I wasn't watching Top Chef. I was watching Hell's Kitchen. I'm silly. But I have watched Top Chef and Master Chef. I really like cooking shows. Iron Chef is where it at. I do like Iron Chef. I watched Netflix put out Sugar Rush, and it is supposed to sort of be like Cupcake Wars, I think, in a way. It was okay. It was okay. Where it's at for me, honestly, is Anthony Bourdain's Parts Unknown. I'm gonna miss that man. Parts Unknown is such a great show, and I actually haven't watched the last season yet, just because I got weirdly emotional about Anthony Bourdain dying. So I don't know. It'll be really bittersweet when I finally do watch it, but I'm gonna want to be able to sit down and actually like give it my full attention. And of course that comes on with like sad music in the background, and so now I'm like, oh god, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. There we go. We're just making sure songs are doing their thing. Hopefully we have sound tonight. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're just very mellow this evening. We're just gonna have a very chill, mellow hangout. I was hoping that Marco and Ella would be able to stop by if we were on a little bit earlier tonight. Since I didn't have to drive home through the snow, I was already here. However, I did take a nap after I was done working today because I was just really tired. I don't love taking naps, but sometimes when you're just that tired, man, you just kind of have to. I only closed my eyes for like, I think a half hour, 45 minutes. Been trying to think about fun new ways to make the stream grow and things like that, and talking with a lot of other Twitch personalities, if you will, or Twitch streamers and stuff. And woo, Foxy the cat, thank you so much for that follow. I really appreciate it. Welcome to our happy little home here. I am The Cat Is a Lie. Thank you for joining us. And I am a variety caster here. I am crafting tonight. I game sometimes as well. And we're just having a chill hangout tonight. Hey, Brian! Welcome! How are you tonight? How are you doing? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, a community day would be fun. Like, to pick a small project or something that people could vote on or come in and say. I have never really been able to be around for like 1UPs community days. But yeah. We're working on ways to grow. Oh, thank you, Foxy the cat. That's so sweet. I am having a really wonderful day. I hope you're having a wonderful day too. It's very snowy here in Minnesota right now, but, you know, feeling very thankful for having the means to clear our driveway out and having a nice warm home to be in and the ability to work from home so I didn't have to go outside in the snow. You're in rehearsal. That's cool, Brian. Nightingale and the Czech Republic National Anthem. Cool. But yes, thank you for that, Foxy Cat. That was really nice. Thanks. Hey, Squatch! How you doing, my friend? Only 8 days until I see you? Is that what you said today? 8 days? Till we get to hang out in Canada together? It's very, very kind of you to say, Foxy the Cat. Thank you. I hope wherever you are, you're toasty, warm, and safe too. Hopefully you have some nice, good brews for us to share, Urban Squatch. I'm very excited about that. I still have my Valentine's Day alerts up. I figured I'd keep them up to the end of Friday. Hey, Lisa, how you doing? We've got the whole Squatch household here. Yeah, we're not gonna mess with Summoner's War tonight. We might play again with it this weekend a little bit and see if I can get the stream to quit dropping. Streamlabs thinks that it was because I didn't have my SIM card in the phone. I was only connected to the Wi-Fi on the streaming off the Pixel. But I still had my Wi-Fi set up in my iPhone at the time, so it's possible that the Wi-Fi connection just wasn't staying stable because the carrier, I don't know. Your heating broke? Oh no. Actually, we had that really, really severe cold here in Minnesota about 2 weeks ago, and the day before it got really bad, our heating went out as well. So I understand that's sucky. That's really sucky. Do you hopefully have some space heaters you can get your hands on for the evening or until you can get it fixed? Yeah, that's happening to a lot of people lately, right? No Gib. I had a friend whose heat went out yesterday. It can be really hard these winters that are long and cold for heaters. No, you don't. Oh no. We didn't have any either, but the heating company that came out and helped us get our furnace back on, they loaned us a couple in case the heat went back out again before they could come. Lots of blankets, lots of warm beverages. GeoGuessr, the game I streamed this week, was fun and frustrating fun. They put me on the grass. Aww. I'm sorry to hear that, Brian. That can be frustrating. But at least it was kind of fun at the same time, even though it was frustrating. Oh no, you hate hot drinks! That is unfortunate. This would be the perfect time to like hot drinks. Hopefully you can get someone out to fix it very soon. I'm glad it was fun. Come join you this weekend? I will try. I always seem to miss when you're on, and I happened to catch in my Discord that you were on, like, right after you go off. Working on affiliate still? Cool, cool. You can do it. I know you can do it. Yeah, that was the biggest struggle, I think, for me early on too, Brian, was the getting consistent viewers. You know, it can be difficult until you make a good circle of friends who are able to come hang out with you and stream. But just stay positive and happy, and everything will be great. They can't come until next week, Foxy. Oh my gosh. Are they? They must just be that backlogged. I really hope that you stay warm enough. That's scary that they can't come for over a week. Wow. I feel like we should all overnight some blankets to Foxy the cat just to make sure they stay warm. Get a heating blanket for you. I had to laugh the other day. I was watching a YouTuber that I follow who was out in California, and the temperatures got down into the 50s, and they were talking about how it was absolutely freezing and they needed their hat and their coat before they went outside, and I kind of giggled to myself a little bit because I would love it to be in the 50s right now. At least your pets are warm enough. That's good. I was really worried about my kitty when our heat went out too. She was buried in my down blanket, and she stayed warm. She did okay, but she definitely wanted extra pets and snuggles because she was chilly. And I happily obliged. 50s is shorts weather, Squatch. It totally is. Like, I would go to the beach. If it was in Florida and it was in the 50s, I'd go to the beach. I'm hoping that the cold snap is not too terrible. Well, I'm up there in 8 days. Hopefully it stays moderately warm for our race. You technically have 2 houses. Oh, okay. Well, hopefully then you can be in the house that has heat. Because I don't think both houses probably don't not have heat. That was a really bad sentence. They don't not have heat. What? I can English good. Oh, and I missed what you said, Squatch. You have a Belgian Stout and a Saison Berliner. Those sound good. Oh, no, the other house smells like animals. I'm guessing that's where the animals are then. Yep, that'll happen. We just have the one kitty right now. We're getting a puppy soon. But we just have the one kitty in our house. She might make an appearance eventually here. She was hanging out behind me a little bit ago. I try to pull her up on stream at least once in a while when I'm not working on perler bead stuff. She's welcome to come hang out. But when I'm working on bead stuff, I get so nervous that she's going to knock my beads over. 30 pets? Foxy the cat, how do you manage that? Do you have a hobby farm? That's a lot of pets. According to AccuWeather, high for race will be 25 Fahrenheit. Okay. Okay, so standard winter gear. And it's going to be for a half marathon, so you tend to get a little bit warmer on those. I had somebody tell me that we should get hot hands for our pockets to keep all of our smart devices from getting too cold and draining their batteries. Oh, just helping out the rescue animals? That's super cool. That's really, really cool. I want to be able to do something like that someday, like foster or take care of rescues until they can be rehomed. I think that's an important thing. I'm a big animal lover. I had a dream when somebody asked me what my ideal job was. I said that I wanted to open a cat hotel that had a vet on premise and a groomer on premise. And each room had enough space for them to get adequate exercise during the day, and that they would have people come play with them during the day and make sure that they had love and cuddles and everything, so that it was not very stressful for them to have to be boarded. But yeah, that is my multi-million-dollar pipe dream. All of the animals you have, you've adopted them. Aww. You must have lots of pet food bills. Very, very expensive, yeah. There was somebody on a show I was watching on Netflix. I think it's called Kitten Rescuers. And she takes in strays and ferals and adopts cats that have medical needs. And she was saying that it takes her, she has, I think, over 50 indoor cats. And then she has like 100 outdoor cats. And she said it takes her 4 hours just to feed them during the day. So 2 hours in the morning and 2 hours in the evening to make sure that they all get fed. That's crazy. I mean, God bless her for taking care of all those animals. And same for you, man. Bless you for taking care of all those animals. This song is weird. Oh, Pretzel, what have you gotten us into tonight? I love that this music is stream safe and everything, but sometimes it's a little hard when you don't really know what music is coming up next. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah! I'm ready to go back to doing my single crochet rows. Thank goodness we are just about done with this row. Yeah. To love and care for animals and help out those that are in need. Is that what you mean? Because that is definitely something we see as learned behavior. Yeah. When you see that kind of kindness towards animals modeled towards you, then you tend to perpetuate the same behavior, which is great. You have your very own loved menagerie. How are you and the missus doing tonight, Squatch and Lisa? Because I still can't pronounce your dang name. Ingenia. You're going to have to, when I come out there, you're going to have to tell me how to say it so that I can. I know you told me it was okay that I call you Lisa on stream, but still. You're tired? I suppose you had to go into work today. Took next week off of work. Why did you take next week off of work? Well, I suppose because I'll be there Thursday and Friday, right? Ingenia. Because I get out there next Thursday. And then I leave Monday. Ingenia. Ingenie? You're confusing me, Rob. Oh, Squatch. You're trying. I'm trying. I'm just so bad with pronouncing things. I feel like every streamer says that when it comes to names. I hope I'm saying that right. I feel is the most common thing I hear streamers say when new people join their channel. Welcome to the channel, so-and-so. Genie. Ingenia. Today I experimented. A coworker gave me a recipe for 2-ingredient bagels. It's self-rising flour and Greek yogurt. And I experimented with them. I think I underbaked them a little bit. Oh well. It's okay. But they came out really good. And they're only like 150 calories a piece, which is really, really sweet when you love to eat bread but shouldn't eat that much bread. Plus they get a nice kick of protein from the Greek yogurt. So I had bagel sandwich for dinner, the black bean burger and some cheese. I am beyond excited to come get more poutine though in Canada. It is literally two of my favorite things. It's fries and it's cheese. Come on. What is there to not love about getting poutine? I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I skipped a stitch in this one too. No, I didn't. Okay, we're good. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. We'll see. We'll see. Sometimes I think I missed a stitch and I didn't. And it bites me in the butt when I skip it. Oh well. Oh well. Robbie over #1 cheer badge still. Good job. We will see in the next row if I screwed that up. It will be pretty apparent. So we're about to switch to cream, which will be pretty cool. I've realized that when I say pretty cool, I've started saying it like Jester in Critical Role. Pretty cool. It's like, looks pretty cool. Which is fun because Jester is one of the projects that I want to make in perler beads. I think I have enough to do Fox. Yeah, I missed one, so we're just gonna add one. No one will know. From Persona, I still haven't ironed the Persona project. I should. I really should. I said I was gonna do that this weekend, and then I ended up streaming Summoner's War. It's such a silly game, but some people take it really seriously. There's so much RNG in it that, like, it's hard to get upset when you don't have what you need. Like, it really is just a game of patience. You just have to keep grinding away at it. And eventually you'll get really good monsters, and eventually you'll get really good ruins, and eventually you'll be able to run dungeons. But in the meantime, it's a lot of just do your dailies, make friends. Do your dailies, make friends. I want to be able to play Minecraft Bingo with you guys sometime too. Ingenia and Squatch. I'm really bad at Minecraft though. Like, I've forgotten. I played it a lot. I'm gonna say probably 7 or 8 years ago. But I'd always lose my house. And I've completely forgotten all the controls for it and what does what and how to craft anything. I've been playing Ark lately. What is that? Do explain. So, if you will notice in the panels down below, if you look at the information that I put up, I have the new-ish streaming schedule, the new streaming schedule up there for Mondays and Wednesdays. And I also have added on there that we're gonna try to do one weekend day every other week, so that we're able to, why can't I think of words again tonight? So that I'm able to get some gaming in, some guilt-free gaming. But I'm going to have to sort of figure out how to set things up in here. Like if I'm working on a perler project, it's going to be kind of hard to do anything other than that until the project's done. So, I don't know. We're going to have to come up with some creative ways to do this. Eventually, I think I'm going to have my spare TV set up here, and we can do console gaming in here. And that would be okay. That would be easier to do and not disrupt a perler project. But I do want to do some computer gaming. I want to play Portal. I want to play some Minecraft. I can do mobile gaming. Mobile gaming I can easily do when I'm doing a perler project too. The only game that I really play though is that Summoner's War, so. And Pokemon Go, but we're not home. We're out playing Pokemon Go on Community Day. So, here we go. We are ready to switch. Hey Streamcat, what's up? Let me double check my rules. Excuse me. Just to make sure. Okay. Yep, we just end there. And we change color. Start back at number 2. Excuse me, I have like hiccups tonight. Weird hiccups. There we go. Cut off our gray. My weirdly dull scissors. Move our gray to the done pile. And time for some cream. Hey, sweetheart. What you doing? What time is it? It's almost dinner time. We are gonna have to go feed the cat pretty soon. I think one of the streamers I've been talking to a lot online, we've actually gone and raided her a couple times, or at least once. Sammy has a puppy, and she and I were talking about puppies, and we're gonna do treats for bits, so you can get me to give the puppy a treat by donating bits. It'll be fun. I think it'll be fun. I also have been working on getting some like hats made that I can put in like a store for people to buy if they want, so eventually watch for that. You'll probably be able to find those when I put them up on Facebook. So if you don't already follow on Facebook, please do. We are at facebook.com/thecatisalie. So easy enough. Easy enough. To remember. Okay, so it's 4, 3, and 4. Do my chain 1 though. I'm so bad at joining colors. Don't yell at me for how I join colors. And then where is my center? My center is right here. And we're back loop still. And this first row is always so hard. 2, 3, 4, and then 3 in this one. Alright, so now that I've gotten this row established, I am going to go feed the kitty kitty very quickly. So give me 2 seconds. I'm going to throw us up on BRB, and I will be right back. Ark is a survival game with dinosaurs. Oh, I'm not sure that I've heard of it. I feel like maybe I have, but who knows? There's so many games out that it's hard to keep track of them all. I'm back. Kitty has been fed. We're just back to hanging out. Excuse me. Ugh. Don't know what's going on. Dry air. Kind of digging this track pretzel. My yarn's in the way. I can't see my pretzel logo. I have to tell pretzel I like it, so it can be added to my liked items. Actually, I think I'm being a little blown out here. Hang on, let me check my scene cam. We're gonna take off low light compensation. There we go. That's better. There we go. Now you can actually tell that there's a difference between these two colors. Pretzel doesn't learn from my likes, but everything I like, it puts it into a playlist so that it's easier for me to go back and find, because there's just such a vast library that if I don't do that, I will completely lose songs that I liked like forever. Or at least that's how it feels to me. Oops. And it does, I think the channel itself that I'm in learns from my likes. Uh-oh. We've lost count again. Why do I do this to myself? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. Hey, AJ257. Thank you so much for that follow and welcome to the channel. Chicklebird! Hey! How are you? We've missed you. And AJS, thank you so much for that follow of the channel. It's super, super awesome that you've chosen to follow along with us in our little crochet journey here. And Chicklebird, I hope you've been well. I super, super hope that you've been well. What's new since December? I was gonna say, hey, do you remember me? I'm glad that you're good. I hope your December treated you well. We're working on a baby blanket now. I think were we still working on the Perler project the last time you were in, or what was I working on? We're working on a baby blanket now. I have a friend who's having a baby in July, and so I'm using this as my focus group. Definitely remember me. You peeked a few times. Yay! Thank you. I'm trying. So it's a wave. The blanket is like, I think it's called a vintage wave. And so I kind of wanted to make it look like an ocean into the sand into a sunset. So that's why I have these two colors. So maybe. The tree skirt and some hats. Okay, yeah. The tree skirt had to be washed. My poor kitty got really, really sick, and she ended up throwing up all over it underneath the Christmas tree. So that had to be washed. But that is done. So also, I think while you were gone, you've stopped in a couple of times. We put this whole guy together. I still haven't ironed it yet. I feel kind of bad about that. But we made this out of our perler beads. I still have to iron it and mount it, but we'll get there. I'm just nervous. It took a lot of time. So I don't want to screw it up when I iron it. Sometimes I hear sounds in my headset and I'm not sure if it's the music or if it's something in my room. So if you ever see me like quietly looking around my room, it's just because I'm just making sure I'm not going to be murdered by ghosts. It's a pretty logical fear, I think. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. World of Artist 22, thank you. Thank you for that follow. Welcome. Welcome to the herd. We are hanging out tonight with a nice, cozy, quiet crochet stream. Just chatting along and working on this baby blanket. I appreciate your follow. Thank you so much for that. Where? I don't even know where that sentence was going. That sentence was going somewhere. Where? Just where? Hey. Heart back to you. The sound has... Sounds like the sound that I'm hearing might be coming from a computer fan. So maybe it is ghosts. It's got my cat's attention right now. Hopefully that's not a bad sign of things to come. Oh, thank you. I am doing well. I hope you're doing well as well. We're having a lot of weirdly awkward sentences tonight. But anyway, welcome to the stream. I am Kat. I am a variety caster here. I do perler beads, I do yarn stuff, crocheting and knitting. I might do cross stitch eventually, but I also do some gaming. We're getting into more gaming soon. And this is just sort of a general fun hangout place for people to come. Just got home from a hospital trip. Ooh, I hope everything's okay. A few broken bones, nothing serious. That sounds kind of serious to me. I hope that you're okay. We have our mod No-Gib here is nursing a it's a sprained wrist. A sprained wrist. He fell while he was out shoveling. So broken bones. Oh, I've knock on wood. I've luckily never broken a bone. So far in my 30 odd years of life. Technically, it is broken. It was officially broken. I thought you said it was. Oh no, you said it was a fracture, which is broken. Ugh, sucks, dude. Broken bones are terrible. I'm glad you will live. And I think it's very positive of you to be able to say just a couple of broken bones. That tells me that you're a strong badass. That's what it says to me. Hairline fracture is still a fracture. You are right. Oh no, Rob! A motorbike accident. Oh my. So it just also proves that you're pretty badass. Well, I hope everyone involved is okay. It sounds like you're recovering, which is great. I'm glad to hear it. Hopefully you weren't in the hospital for too long. It can get kind of boring to be in a hospital. This first row coming back across with the new color is always kind of hard because you don't really have a lot to hang on to down here. Unfortunately, not anyone lived. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that. In for about 2 days. Well, I'm very thankful you're alive. I'm very thankful that you just had a short stay and a couple of broken bones, if that's the case. Thank you for being here and recuperating with us. Oh, that's so unfortunate to hear. A few years ago, my uncle was driving and he had a heart attack while he was driving, and he luckily didn't hit anybody, but he did go off the road, and so unfortunately that happens sometimes. That you just, heart attacks come out of nowhere, and things like that always remind you that life is precious, and that being kind to one another and making sure that we're leading good lives is really important. So you never know. You never know when something like that could happen. Oh man. That's always so hard. But again, I'm very grateful and thankful that you are recovering and that you're still healthy in here. And I hope that your recovery continues to go well. That's for sure. Hey AJ, have I been crocheting long? Tonight? No, not really. No, I'm kidding. I've been actually crocheting since I was in elementary school, which was far too long ago. But my mom taught me how to crochet when I was probably about 9 or 10 years old. And I've picked it up on and off throughout the years since then. And it's always just been something relaxing that I've come back to. So I'd say a good 2 decades of crocheting. But the funny thing to me is, up until last year, I hadn't made anything that wasn't just a flat project like a scarf or a blanket. I had always made, I'd always thought that making something like an amigurumi plushie or like a hat or something was going to be way too complex for me for some reason. And last year I finally sat down and made a hat, and it was so easy. I don't know why I had been so nervous. Sometimes things are just intimidating until you try them, I think. A few weeks you might have to have an operation on your leg if it doesn't heal properly. Yeah, that can happen with bones sometimes. I hope it heals well. I hope you don't have to go through that. Did they say you have a long recovery? I guess it's all long in retrospect. Nobody wants to have to be healing up from an accident. I have a friend who really injured her knee. She fell and injured her knee, and 14 months later, 14 months after her last surgery, she's still recovering technically. Trying to learn crochet, but you mainly do needle felting. I've never actually done needle felting. I have a coworker who does needle felting, and it looks so cool. I think it's so pretty. Do you make animals, or what do you make? I've wanted to learn it for a while. Oops. I think I've messed up a couple of rows here. That's okay. We'll be all right. It will be okay. 3 to 4 months. That's a long recovery. But I hope it goes as smooth as possible for you. It's a bad situation, but it sounds like so far things are going okay as the healing goes. Six broken ribs. Oh my goodness. Oh, that sounds so painful. It really, oh, my empathy response is kicking in pretty big there. Oh, that's terrible. I hope you're comfortable right now. I hope they put you on some good medicine to keep you comfortable. Trying out pictures now as well. I've seen some cool needle felted pictures too. If you would feel comfortable sharing any of your work, you can always join our Discord. And there is a show and tell thread in there if you want to post up some of your work. We'd love to see it. We like to see our crafts. Hurts a lot less than you thought. Well, I mean, I guess that's good. If it hurts less than you thought, then I hope that's not that I hope that's good. It is good. Either you have a really high pain tolerance or they've got you on some good drugs. Oops, I forgot to chain. Alright, this is where I always forget what I have to do in round 2. Round 2 is 4. Skip 4, 3, 4. Okay. Cool. Well, welcome on in. We would love to see the stuff that you make. And my fan is making a funny sound right now. Like there's something stuck in it. Hopefully it's not a bad thing. High pain thing is unfortunately all pain. Oh my goodness. I have a friend who's the same way. She had her tonsils removed and they found out that she was very allergic to like all of the pain medicine. So I'm glad to hear that you at least have a good pain tolerance. Magats! Hello, friend. How are you doing tonight? Welcome, welcome. We are having our chill stream this evening. Your phone didn't tell you that I was streaming. What a butt. I think it's time for a new phone then. We're drinking energy drinks and crocheting. That's a word. Crocheting this evening. I was saying earlier, I spent like, what was I saying? I spent about 10 minutes trying to figure out what hook I used for this, because I forgot. 25 years old and I've broken over 20 bones. Oh my goodness, that's almost a bone a year. World of Artists, that's a lot of bones to have broken. But I guess if you have the broken leg and the 6 ribs right now, that's a lot all at once. Are you just accident prone or just have some really bad luck? Brittle bone syndrome. Oh, okay. So that makes something like the accident that you were in even a little bit more stressful, knowing that your bones are already brittle. Well, then I'm even more glad you're okay. A squeaky sound. Other than my music? Magets, are you having a stroke? Should we call someone? I don't know, the music's about to change, so you'll have to tell me. One, two, three. Uh-oh. squeaky sound. Now you're making me paranoid. I know that my fan is being a little cranky right now. Wiggle, wiggle. You're not allowed to be on your motorbike because of the bone risk. Yep, I missed a stitch. Okay, I'll add one in. Yeah, the problem with that, though, is that we still have to live our lives, right? An electrical feedback warble. That might be the headset. Honestly, and in 11 days, I should have a microphone and we won't have to deal with that, so. Urban Squatch is donating to the cause and letting me take home his Yeti mic, so. We will be able to not have to be on this headset a lot. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. I didn't have that problem on my laptop nearly as much, so... So yeah, so if your doctor was telling you not to be on your motorbike, that's the thing. We still have to live our lives. We don't want to not have fun. No, you're not talking. Please keep talking. I love having people chat. It's so nice to get to chat with people and get to know about them and their lives and their stories. And honestly, that is definitely one of the reasons I joined Twitch, is because I wanted to spend time getting to know people and meeting new people that I wouldn't otherwise meet. Yes, there is a pet channel in my Discord. You could probably saw my baby puppy in there. But World of Artists, yeah, one of the main reasons that I wanted to join Twitch was to be able to get to know people and get to meet people that I'd have no chance to meet otherwise. And so please never feel bad for talking too much. There's never a too much. I want people to be able to come here and feel welcome. Your English isn't that good. I would not have known that that was an issue, to be honest. I would have never guessed. I'm guessing, is English not your first language? And yeah, Magetz is right. Chatters help us streamers out, and we stay so much more engaged with people when we have lots of people to talk to. You're Dutch. Oh, that's so funny. One of the people who hangs out in the stream, Man in Sweden, who's usually here, he's Dutch as well. And he says the same thing, that his English isn't very good. Puppy is cute. I love animals. Oh, please do. Please post pictures of animals. I would love to see animal pictures. Foxy, if you're still here, you should join the Discord and share pictures of your 30 pets, too. Uh-oh, I lost count again. That was 4. So 1, 2, okay. 1. Ah. 2, 3. I've been learning English for about 2 weeks now. For only 2 weeks and you speak this well? That would be incredibly impressive. Wow. I would have no idea at all that English wasn't your first language. You're doing a great job. You're very welcome. Uh-oh. Skipped a stitch. Let's just add it back in. Oh, no, wait. I didn't skip a stitch. I'm silly. It's right there. Never stop talking. Chatters make streaming fun. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right. I was gonna say, it looks like that was a pet saying hello. My kitty does the same thing. Hey, Mick, how you doing? Thank you. We're coming along, we're coming along. Slowly but surely. How you doing tonight? You getting ready to go on for your stream this evening? Guys, I keep being a bad hostess and forgetting to shout out our friends. Magetz is a speedrunner. So if you enjoy watching speedrunning and painting of minis, you should definitely go follow him. Let me do a quick shout out for... You do like rum too. So please do give him some love and follow him. And also, Carrie, who just joined us here, she is a friend of ours who just started streaming Magic the Gathering online, and so go check her out because that's super fun to watch. I'm being a bad hostess. I always want to do shout outs, but I always forget to do them. I like rum too. Of course, you are welcome. I like to spread the love. We have so many talented friends out there. Are you planning to do some cosplay streaming as well at some point? Oh, have a good night, AJ. I'll go check out your posts after stream. Please do post pictures of your pets. And, oh, you said, let's see here, World of Artist. Oh, your cat's name is Waffle? Oh, that's so cute. I joked about naming our puppy like Pancake or Waffle or something like that. I'm having a really hard time coming up with a name for the puppy. I have a few in mind, but I don't want to be wrong. You know, I want to pick out a good name that's going to be a good name for his whole life. Because a lot of people give puppies really cute names because they're tiny and they're cute and, you know, oh, cute little marshmallow or whatever. And then they're an adult puppy. And it can be hard. So one more row of these single crochets and then we go back to those triple trebles. A dog called Monster? Oh my gosh, you have great names for your pets. That's amazing. We joked about picking a name like something ferocious for our puppy. A dog called Monster. That's so cute. What kind of dog is it? Ours is a corgi. It's a sable-colored corgi, so it'll be brown. Brown and white. can't wait until we have a better microphone, everybody. I'll probably still wear a headset then so that I can hear the music and not get feedback, but it would be really nice to not have to worry about this microphone. An English Bulldog? Oh my goodness, I love English Bulldogs. I think they're so sweet and they're so cute. So you have Monster and Waffle. Well, this is Monster. This is an energy drink called Monster. Oh, sweet. That's even better. Jam into this song. I am pretty excited to have that. So thank you again, Squatch, for offering to let me take that home with me. Ready to turn around? We're almost there. Oh my gosh, those are so pretty. The African gray parrots are so pretty. Bonnie and Clyde. Oh, that is so cute. I love it. So you'll have a dog, a cat, and 2 birds. Oh, you should join the Discord and share pictures of them too. Must cook. Okay, go enjoy cooking. Uh-oh. I'm getting caught on the same place over and over again. 1, 2, 3. And you have 3 pet snakes. I like snakes too. My boyfriend really likes snakes. Do your snakes have names? Like I said before, I still have my Valentine's Day alerts up because we only got to use them the one time. So if you follow, subscribe, post any of that stuff tonight, you'll still get our Valentine's Day alerts. Chain and turn, going back the other direction. There we go. And this is a repeat of the last row, so it is 4, 3 in the same spot, 4, skip 1, blah 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 blah, over and over and over again. This pattern is available on Ravelry.com if you like it and you want to make it yourself. I should post it up in the Discord as well. So if anybody wants this pattern, they could have it. It was a free pattern, so it's easy to share without feeling too guilty about it. I used to do some pattern writing, so when something is free, that's cool. But when they're not free, you want to make sure that the artist gets their pay. Oh, ball pythons! My sister-in-law used to have those. Tiny Roxy and Yoshi. Oh, that's so cute. My sister-in-law used to breed ball pythons, I think. I don't remember, but she had snakes. My brother wouldn't let her bring snakes into the house, though, when she moved in with him. They had 3 cats and a dog at the time, and so he said no to the snakes. They're all rescued? Oh, that's so sweet. Foxy was saying that earlier, too, that they rescue animals. I am very much pro rescue. The reason that we are getting a puppy instead of adopting an older dog right now, though, is because I've never raised a puppy from puppyhood into adulthood, and I wanted to have that experience. I think most of our animals for the rest of our lives will probably be rescues. My cat was the same way. I'd never had a cat since it was a kitten, so I got a kitten But before that, I had 4 or 5 adopted animals and rescued animals. I do think that rescuing is very important, especially for some older animals. People always want the small, cute things. But the not as little ones also need homes and love. Oh, 16 years old. That's a nice long life for your kitty. Mr. Pancake. So you had Mr. Pancake and Waffle? Oh. You should have another kitty and name it Syrup. I'm sorry to hear your kitty passed away, though. That's always very hard. My kitty turned 11 this year. The name that we're mostly leaning towards for the puppy right now is I think it's Hiccup. I still really like Washburn. We will see. We will see. I wanted to come up with either a Buffy name or a Firefly name or something related to the fandoms that I really like, that it was unique, that I haven't seen a lot of, so we'll see. We shall see. Really what it's going to come down to is we'll get to meet the puppy in about 2 weeks and we'll be able to see. When are we getting the puppy? Technically in about 6 weeks. Puppy is 2 weeks old right now. I'll put his latest pictures up in the Discord too. I should start making I should make a puppy command so that we can share puppy pictures when people ask. But he is 2 weeks old today. We'll get to meet him in about 2 weeks, and then we should be able to take him home at the end of April, I believe. I had a friend who adopted a dog from the place that we are getting our puppy from. He adopted one of their former breeder dogs, and she's just a lovely, lovely dog. She's very well tempered. She's very socialized, and we're hoping to have that too. Hoping to have a puppy that likes attention and likes people and gets along with other dogs. Chillstream's doing a good job tonight. But yes, the 2 main names right now are Hiccup and Washburn. And it'd be Wash for short. But yeah, I'm about ready to just start telling people, just send me your best dog names. I need a dog name. Help. Help. Help us name the puppy. This row goes by pretty quickly. The single crochets do. The shells are where it gets kind of long. We are not gonna name the dog Stay. Just confuse the poor puppy then. There is a severe lack of photos of Mimsy and Merlin in my Discord, just saying. Just saying. Oh no, your girlfriend's allergic to bunnies? Oh. That is sad. Bunnies are super cool. They make very, very sweet pets. I think it's funny that my very first boyfriend was so allergic to cats that he didn't want to come over to my house. And he would never tell me why he didn't want to come over to my house when we first started dating. And then I found out later it was because he was allergic to cats and he was so terrified to come to the house in case he had a really bad allergic reaction. And he grew out of the allergies, which was good. He owned a cat by the end of our relationship. And then my ex-husband, he was horribly allergic to cats too, and he said that he would never live with a cat. And I told him, basically, tough shit. I have a cat and you're gonna live with it if you want to be with me. And he did, and he grew out of his allergies too. And now my boyfriend is also sort of allergic to cats, but he seems to be adapting to that pretty well. Unless the cat sleeps right on his face, which I even have issues if the cat sleeps right on my face. Oops. Almost done with this one too. That's exciting. Is it weird that I let my snakes sleep in bed with me and my girlfriend? I don't know. I guess if you guys are okay with it, then hey, why not? Do they stay put? Do they stay in the bed? I've never owned snakes before, so I don't really know much about their behaviors. If you two both like it, then hey, cuddle your snakes. When Magetz gets back, we have to ask him what he made for dinner tonight. I'm always curious what people are eating. I love food. I was incredibly hungry all day today. I think because I got up and ran early this morning. Normally I don't run until after work and then I'm hungry all night. Almost done with this side. And then we go back into the triple trebles, which is the slow row, but I think we'll be able to get the peach attached tonight. Well, if she offered to put the snakes there, then why not? Doesn't really... Maybe she's learning to like them. Go. We have 4 stitches left on this side. 1, 2, 3, is for. Alrighty. Chain and turn. I'm still really liking that the fact that I actually have this chair now. I have to check this again because if I remember correctly, to do the last row, I have to slip stitch across. Slip stitch to the next 3 and chain 6. Okay. Sure, I can answer something honestly. Out of 10, how good is your English typing? Really good. Like, seriously. Before you even said that it wasn't your first language and that you were just learning, I never would have guessed. Not at all. You type better than some of my friends who speak English as their first language. I'll give you a 10 out of 10. Seraph, hey, thank you so much for that follow. I really appreciate it. Yay, thank you. Welcome to the channel. My name is Kat. I am a variety caster here on Twitch. Tonight we're working on some crafty stuff. We're doing some crochet. I also do some gaming occasionally and perler beads. So welcome. I'm glad you're here. I type no good. Hello. So my brain is trying to figure this out. So I want to do 1, 2, 3, and chain 6. 1, 2. Okay, yep. I got it. For some reason, this turn always screws me up. Don't know why. How are you doing this evening, Seraph? Get some more yarn out here. We've had some really fun new people joining us this evening. I love it. You are not annoying me at all. Not even a little bit, World of Artists. Please don't feel like you are. I very much appreciate having you here to chat with. My brain's just not working right now. There we go. Okay, yeah. Sometimes if I can't see the stitch in my mind the way that I think it's gonna work out, then... Exactly, like... I've obviously done it. I've changed it a couple of times here, but if I don't have the memory of what I did last time, I'm always like, okay, am I doing this right? I think I'm doing this right. I like having the pattern nearby just in case. I'm glad you're doing well this evening. Three. Okay. You've been crocheting for 6 years. Wow. It does fade very quickly, Seraph. Technically I would probably say that I've been crocheting for like, I'd say somewhere between 20 and 15 years, but not consistently. So it's probably only been like 10 years consistently. I took a long break from crocheting for a long time when I learned how to knit. And I did everything. I knit everything because I thought knitting went so much faster. And it uses less yarn. So when I was a poor college student, knitting made more sense because I could get more projects out of a single skein of yarn. So we have 3, 3, 3. Okay, and now we can skip 4. And keep going. I always feel like when you ask people where they learned how to crochet, they almost always say like their mom or their grandma. Which one is easier on the wrists? I think that knitting is technically easier on the wrists. However, there are 2 different ways to hold your crochet hook, and I think one way is easier than the other when it comes to that. 3 on 4. So I hold my knife, I hold my crochet hook underhand. You can also hold it overhand, and I think people who hold their crochet hooks overhand, you use your wrist a lot more to pick up and scoop with. And I do a lot with using my yarn hand, other than wrapping. So I use my finger to throw my yarn a lot more, which saves the wrist a bit. So I think if you crochet underhand, it saves your wrist a bit, and I also think that in general, knitting is just easier on your wrist too. You don't use them as much. You've been oil painting since you were 14? Oh my goodness. World of Artist. You need to join our Discord and share some of your art. That would be awesome. Watching your hands is so hypnotizing, especially with the spinning, right? I mean, if we want to be... Is that the kitty again? Hi, Waffle. If we want to be super real for a second here, I was just talking about this with a friend of mine. When I was really struggling with depression and anxiety, I didn't know how to cope with them. And other than journaling, I didn't really have a way to get my mind off of things, and crocheting and knitting were actually 2 things that I was able to do that helped me take my mind off of things. So counting, you know, the repetitious counting of the stitches and the pattern repeats and things like that, it gave me a place to put my head that took me out of whatever struggle I was having at the time for a little bit. And it really helped me get through, and it still does, days when they're just a little harder, when they're just a little hard. Overhand, and you picked up over, oh. Yeah, I think since I throw my stitches with this finger when I do crochet, it helps a lot for me to not use my wrist as much. Hey, you stitched by Faye! So glad to see you here. Oh, thank you so much for that host. My host alert isn't working tonight. I don't know why, but thank you for that. Yeah, it's like meditation. It helped so much, because I'd get really antsy and I wouldn't be able to do things. With my hands, or couldn't get my mind off of things. That's what I'm trying to say. So because I couldn't get my mind off of things, it helped. It helped a lot. Oh, World of Artists, thank you so much for joining us tonight. It was so lovely to meet you and so lovely to chat with you. Have a good evening, and please do come back sometime. I'd love to hear how things are going for you. Again. Host hype, yeah. I'm not sure why my hosts aren't firing. I talked to Stream Elements about it, and they said that there's certain reasons for them to not come through, but I do appreciate that a lot. Thank you so much for that, Hostage by Faye. How are you doing tonight? Or I guess for you, is it morning? I think it's morning. You're across the pond, if I remember right. Thank you for those bits. It's afternoon, okay. So hello from the past. Like I said, I still have my Valentine's alerts up right now, just because they're fun and I only got to use them for a day, so why not? Why not? What have you been working on lately, Stitch by Faye? I'm just gonna call you, is that okay if I just call you Faye? Shorten you down to Faye. One, two, three, four. Yeah, I think even with crocheting, even watching myself do things gets kind of mesmerizing, and it is very, very meditative. Oops, there we go. Hop, 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh, we have a knot. Whenever anyone says Hup 2, 3, 4, all I can think of is Teemo from League of Legends. That's fine. It's your name. See, that's the thing. For me, I did cat in my name because it's my name. I have a lot of people who, when I am in their channel, they'll call me the Cat instead of just Cat. I'm like, you guys, it's fine. My name is Cat. You can just call me Cat. Working on a toast person. That actually does sound super cute. You guys, if you enjoy watching us creative streamers, please do give Stitch by Faye a follow. I've caught her on a few times. She is a joy to watch, and she makes super cute stuff. Please do spread our love around. Ooh, we're buzzing. Oh, you did? Thank you. I missed it. Well, you get a double shout out then, Faye. I've been so bad at doing. Oh! Cortini Machine, thank you so much for that follow. I really appreciate it. Welcome, welcome to our little stream. We're doing a comfy, cozy night. Doing some blanket and hangout tonight. I am Kat. Welcome to the herd of cats. I am a variety caster here. I mostly do creative, and I also do a little bit of gaming. I do crochet, I knit, and I do perler beads. So yeah. I like to chill with people who are crocheting when I'm crocheting. That's so funny because I went out on a little lady date with my best friend last night, and we were both talking about how one of her favorite streamers is a colorer. She does coloring pages, and she'll color while the streamer colors because it's nice and relaxing to do that. And I said that's kind of the same for me. I'll watch other people craft or do creative streams, and I will also sit and do creative stuff too. It's kind of inspiring to get to sit with somebody who's working on something as well. So, welcome, welcome. What are you crocheting right now? If you are. I take that to mean that you probably are. Yeah, I think Faye and I agree that that's a good thing to do. Hang out with people and work on your own projects. Which, if you do want to share your projects, please, please do join into our Discord channel. And there is a show and tell thread in there in the creative corner where you can show all of your works in progress and your finished items and just share all your fun creative stuff with everybody. We love seeing art over in our Discord. Making a hexagon blanket, you need 150, you're a little over 100 now. Oh yeah. I have definitely done those big projects as well. I want to do a granny square blanket at some point. I know it's something easy to be able to like pick up and put down because you don't have to always work on it. You know, you can do a few squares here and there and work on other things at the same time. And yes, please do. We would love to see anything you're working on. I love seeing what people create and what they come up with. I've been kind of bad about posting some of my other projects in there. I should be posting things in there, but I haven't been. Eventually, I think I will be posting some of the hats that I make that'll be for sale there too. I don't really have a venue to sell the stuff that I've been making, but I want to. We'll figure it out. It might be on Facebook. I have the same handle on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Yes. The nice thing is, I think was it last week when we were working on the blanket? I had just had to snow blow the driveway twice, and so my hands hurt really, really bad when I was trying to crochet. And tonight, luckily, my boyfriend came home early from work because the roads were so bad, and he's taken care of it tonight. So my poor hands got a little bit of a break before stream. There we go. So we're doing backstitch for all of these to make kind of an additional wavy ripple pattern. Heard snow blow and blow drying. Yeah, not quite the same thing. Maquettes, were you here? I was in a stream, I want to say last week, and we were talking about snow blowing. And I was talking with a bunch of people who were from Arizona, and the guy asked me if it was like a leaf blower, but for snow. I'm like, not really. That's not gonna get you too far. I always forget that people who don't live in areas with a lot of snow probably don't know what a snowblower is. They've probably never seen one. What you looking for, dear? The fuzzy one? She was just up here. Yeah, the fan's doing something. I think something got stuck in there. Yeah, some poop. Yeah. Imagining a leaf blower. It's not. It's more like a mini plow. If you think of it, it's more like a mini plow that sucks up and blows the snow away. And we were even talking about like ice scrapers for our windows for your car. And I know people in the United States who haven't ever seen them before, and they were so like, oh my god, that's such a great idea. I'm like, you can't live without one of these in Minnesota. You have to have them. There's the fuzzy one. Hey, Stream Cat. You want to make your nightly appearance? Hey, you. Come here.
Come here, girly.
Oh, hang on. Get you under the headset. Here's Stream Kitty. You get a tail. She's just giving you the tail tonight. Hey. Hi. Let everybody see your pretty face. Yeah. She's allowed to come up here when I'm not working on perler stuff. When I'm working on perler stuff, no, you can't go back there. When I'm not working on perler stuff, she can come up here, but I'll be too afraid of her knocking things down otherwise. Yeah. Oh, now she's gonna just lay down. You guys, she's just gonna make herself a little home up here. Well, guess we're done. What? Hey, Weather! Hello! Huh? Oh dear. Thank you. Thank you very much. I got a snack. Weather, how are you doing tonight? Oh, Kitty's being scooped up. Bye, butthole kitty. How are you doing? Thank you so much for those bits. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What was that? Oh, that's what you're supposed to do with it. It's honey butter. But thank you. I appreciate it. I will. I want to finish my row. Today my cat gave you a mouse. I'm guessing it wasn't alive. Luckily, Dagny's never caught a mouse. She had, my parents have a cabin up north, and she was very interested in a mouse. She cornered it, but she didn't quite get it. Her and my mom's kitty, who passed away last year, she, or 2 years ago, they had it cornered together. Dagny brings me Q-tips, so, you know. So my boyfriend made me a snack, which is nice because I had an early dinner. It let the mouse go. Oh, that's good. I read something a while ago that says when cats bring you things like dead mice, it's because they think that you can't hunt for yourself. So they want to make sure that you don't die. So they're basically saying, hello, I have noticed that you suck at hunting. Here is a mouse so that you do not starve to death. Oops. He wants me to try my snack, so I'm going to have to finish this row and then I will try my snack. He made a toast with some honey butter. Oh, it smells really good. The smell's starting to get to me. Yeah, right? They're just being nice. They don't realize that bringing you a dead animal is not socially acceptable as humans. Yeah. My kitty doesn't go outside, so gotta finish this section here, then I'll try it. Thank you. Yes. I talk about you all the time, dear. Stream knows. It's not a competition. Your cat brings home small treats. Okay. So we have some toast with honey butter. I actually have some Marmite at work that I need to bring home. Faye, Marmite or Vegemite, or neither? Oh, that's good. Just a little sweet. Vegemite. I liked Marmite better. Neither does my... The mouse was in your bedroom, oh no! Vegemite. 2 votes for Vegemite. Ugh, I'm outnumbered. It makes a really good hangover cure, that's for sure. A buttered toast with a little bit of Marmite on it. Num num. That'll get you right back on your feet. Your son and partner both like Marmite? Some people are definitely a neither. I actually like it. I think it has to be used sparingly, but I have a recipe for Marmite spaghetti, which has a sauce that's made with Marmite and Parmesan cheese. I think it sounds kind of good. Oh no! Ah! I hate when I drop stitches. Makes me angry. So we have 2 votes. So Squatch and Seraph say Vegemite, and me and Faye's son and partner all say Marmite. So Team Marmite wins. Marmite was actually really good on pizza crust, weirdly. I had a friend who came out here for the Chicago Marathon 2 years ago, almost, or a year and a half ago, and we had it on pizza crust in the morning after the race, and it was crazy. It was kind of crazy good. You've never had either. I hadn't until recently. I'd only ever seen it on the shelves. It's just basically like yeasty and salty. It was like, I joked that it was like beer concentrate. Oddest health snack the other day, hippies. Oh, I've heard of those. The chickpea Cheeto Puffs, they're good. Oof. Sorry. I've heard of those. Those are tasty. They sound like something that comes from Trader Joe's, but they are good. Oops, did I do that wrong? 3, 3, 3. Okay. Yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. You would think that by repetition we would know exactly what we're doing now, but we don't. That's how I felt too, is it didn't look great, but I'd try it. And when my friend came over from London, he brought a bunch of like mini single serve packets. So that was easy enough to give it a try. I think that I finally started liking enough songs in the Chill channel that Pretzel now knows what I consider to be chill. I'm kind of excited. We're about ready to add the peach. We're about halfway through finishing the sand color. Isn't that what it's called? No, it's cream. And this is seashell. Oh, we didn't do that right. Hang on, hang on, hang on. We did not do that right. Whoops. You were pressured to try Marmite at work, or you were pressured to try the hippies? The hippies, yeah. Yeah, they're not bad. They're not bad. They also have those, I think they're called peas. I think they're called peas. They're like, I don't remember what they are. Inner peas. They're the same thing. They're like puffed pea pods. Oh, thanks for joining us, Seraph, and thank you so much for that follow. I hope you are able to join us again. Have a good night, have a good sleep, and thank you for being here. Did my monster actually help re-energize me? A little bit. I just really like the mango one because it's made with mango puree, so it has a really, really strong fruit flavor to it. But yeah, Seraph, have a wonderful night. I was just thinking, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have a sleep aid that I use that I'm out of, and it makes me a little anxious to sleep because it relaxes me enough to go to bed and turn my brain off. And I only have 2 little dudes left, and hopefully the other ones show up. I ordered some more, but yeah, because I can't relax and turn my brain off, I get really, really terrible sleep. So between taking magnesium to help me sleep, and I actually have CBD bears, those really, really help. I can actually track the nights that I get better sleep with my Fitbit when I take them. I was a little worried that the monster would get me too much energy before bed, but so far this has not been the thing. Okay, I gotta check here. Oh, we're only at 7 o'clock. That's right, we started early tonight. So we're doing pretty good. We will definitely get our peach on tonight. I need serious help in the sleep department. Girl, I hear you. The things that I've tried so far, like, a lot of people are like, well, drink tea before you go to bed. The problem is then you have to get up and go to the bathroom, so what's the point? So, what was I gonna say? So the CBD gummy bears work really nicely for me. They just relax me enough. If I don't have those, magnesium pills work really nice, and melatonin. Melatonin for me would help me fall asleep, but it wouldn't help me stay asleep. The magnesium does help me do both. So I also do things like I've noticed that if I eat too close to bedtime, sometimes I'll have trouble sleeping. So, yes, exactly. It's like, ooh, it's quiet in here. Let's think of all of the problems today and all of the stupid things I said to people and how embarrassed I should be about everything I've done in my life ever. That's the one thing that I like about the CBD bears for sure, is they turn my brain off. I don't tend to think about that stuff. My therapist, back when I was seeing her still, and she said that I should craft before bed because crafting relaxes me, and that I should journal before bed to try and get some of my thoughts out. But sometimes if I journal before bed, it actually makes it worse because I keep thinking about the things that I was writing about. Reading helps, but sometimes I have crazy dreams if I read right before bed. I was telling my best friend the other night, I just had a really crazy dream that I had to go back and clean out my middle school locker as an adult. Like, and it was filled with like blue and green sparkly slime, like the stuff people make online all the time. And they had to like keep picking all of my things out of this slime and clean my locker out, and it was weird. It was definitely weird. And then you sit around and think, like, what did that dream mean? It's not so relaxing in your dreams. I could understand that. I could see that for sure. Hamfy50, hello! From Ontario, Canada. We have more Canadians in stream. Hello, Canadians! We do love some Canadians here. I will be visiting the land of Canada, as I spit, in a couple of days here, actually. About 8 days I'll be up in Canada. Welcome, welcome. One, two, three, four. I know how to count. Look at me go. There's our fellow Canadian, Mr. Squatch there. Former USian. Current Canadian. Thank you. Thank you. This is, I think if one of the mods want to throw up exclamation point project, it is called the Vintage Ripple, I believe, and it's a free pattern on Ravelry. There you go. Thank you, my guts. And no give, both of you at the same time. Double the project, double the fun. We're all about just making sure everybody knows what this project is. I have the best mods. Speedy, speedy mods. It is pretty squishy. I like this yarn itself has some really good squish to it. Now I have to make 2 blankets. Well, she's only having 1 baby, so if she suddenly tells me she's having twins, we'll make 2 blankets. Oh, I did it again. Now my mods are ganging up on me. It's not fair. Just finished making, oh, corner to corner. I love corner to corner blankets. They're so relaxing. I made a couple of corner to corner baby blankets last year because I had a bunch of friends who all found out that they were pregnant at the exact same time. And they whip up so nice and quickly that I could just buy, a couple skeins of yarn and sit down and work on it in front of Netflix and have one done in a couple of nights, so. You guys are butts. I actually have 1 baby blanket left yet, and my coworker is not finding out what they're having until they have the baby, and so I'm really hoping they have a boy because it's blue, and then I can give them that blanket. A queen size corner to corner. Wow. How many skeins of yarn did that take? And how long did that take you? That's a big project. Queen size, any kind of Afghan is a big old project. So you got your projects, you got your big projects, and then you got your big old projects, and that's a big old project. The very first Afghan I ever made was for the first guy that I ever seriously dated, and unfortunately it was a ripple blanket and it was all single crochet and it took forever, and it was a queen size blanket. It took you about 3 months. Yeah, that sounds about right for a project that big. Almost done. It's almost time for peach. I'm actually really excited because then we'll have all of the colors on the blanket. And I think I'm right. I think 3 repeats of each color will be enough for this baby blanket. So I tend to lose interest in bigger projects. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was just starting to say, Faye. I start to I kind of lose interest in larger projects. So I like to have little projects to work on in between. Like, what is this song, Pretzel? This is weird. We're skipping ahead. Boo. So I tend to have like smaller projects to work on in between, like a hat or a plushie or something, so that I get a break. Otherwise, I can't stay focused that long on a single project. I think a lot of people who crochet or do artsy, crafty things, we all tend to have multiple projects going on at once. Like right now, I have, I think, 5 hats that I'm working on, along with this, so... If you're talking about are you talking about the little puff daisies? They're like this big each, and then you stitch them all together. I've seen that project, and it's super cute. But yeah, I did, for my nephew, when he was born, I made up a Lego pattern, so it looked like one of the six whole Lego bricks, and made, I think it was like 150 Lego bricks, and stitched them all together in a blanket for him. You're into the big projects, Pamby. What is this song? Try, adds more cans to my brain. Yeah. That's why I think there's so much satisfaction in a smaller project, because when you get to complete something so quickly, you just feel so productive. And I know, like we were talking earlier about how crochet can really help with anxiety and depression and stuff. And having a product when you're done makes you feel, unironically, productive. So it gives you a sense of accomplishment, which can really help with easing some of that brain stress. I know, I wanted to finish this cluster and then I'm gonna skip it because that alarm is annoying me. Daisies are a cluster stitch. Oh. All right. Yeah, the instant gratification is definitely a perk. Oh, well, the song was over, so it was very short. That's why when I started knitting, I primarily knit hats, because they just go so quickly, and within, you know, a couple of days, or depending on the hat, a couple of hours, you have something, then you're done. The problem is I have so many hats that I don't know what to do with. So my goal now is to start selling them. So eventually you'll see me post up some of my hats for sale. Whoops, I started that early. Because I don't need 700 hats. As much as I mean, I'm even wearing one that I made right now. As much as I love my hats, I don't need as many as I currently have. 1, 2, 3, 4. So giving them away to people or selling them would be better than me having this random box of all of the hats I've made ever. Yeah, the song itself was cool, Magats, and then the alarm kind of just dropped it down for me. There are cluster stitches in a circle. I'm not sure I'm familiar with that stitch. But I do love me some granny squares. I think they're fun. My favorite blanket is actually out in the living room. It's a Afghan that my grandmother made that used to hang on the back of my grandfather's chair in their old home. And when they were both gone, I requested to have that blanket because I love it. It meant so much to my grandpa, and it was made by my grandma, so. And it's all granny squares. And of course, in typical fashion, it's like the ugliest colors, but I just love that blanket. Six granny square lap blanket. Oh, that's super cool. Like, I want to do that too. Like, when yarn goes on sale, I'd love to buy a bunch of it up to have on hand to make for projects like that where you can donate them. I everybody loves handmade things, you know? It just feels so nice to get something that's handmade. It's so easy to walk into a store and buy something, but it's so meaningful to get something that someone took their time to make. Carrie, who was in here earlier, I made her and her husband a baby blanket. Oops, I screwed this one up too. Oh well. I made her and her husband a baby blanket for their first son, and it made her husband cry. And I loved that because it just showed that he understood how sentimental that was. So I had 6 lemon squares on my plate on my lap at once. Hey, you know what, Squatch? That totally counts, 100%. Those are technically granny squares then. Sometimes like when I catch myself looping and stuff here, I realize I'm doing it to the beat of the music. I know, lemon squares are yummy. I had a really good piece of lemon pie last night. I forgot that I have a snack. This is an emergency. I have to have more snack. Quick bite. The other day, there were some streamers I was chatting with, and they were all talking about like getting their makeup on and what clothes they wear on stream. I'm like, I wear hoodies and hats. That's what you get from me, hoodies and hats. I'm sure in the summer it will be different, but in the winter, man. 1, 2, 3, 4. Have to head off now. Oh, I'm so glad you could stop by too, Faye. Thank you so much for being here. I do really appreciate it. And thank you again for that host. That's super sweet of you. I hope you have a good rest of your day. And thank you again for stopping by. Again, guys, go check her out. She has her own crochet stream that is very fun to watch as well. And we're almost to Peach! Woo! Perler Girl, thank you for that follow. Welcome. Welcome to the channel. How are you this evening? Hype, 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 everybody. We've gotten some fun new follows this evening. Perler Girl. I take it that you perler. I perler as well. I haven't been perlering because we've been doing some crochet. But welcome. Hi. How are you this evening? If it's evening for you, otherwise I should say, how are you today? Bum 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 bum. I do kind of like my alerts. They might stay up for a little while. Oh no, did they already leave? Well, thank you for the follow. Hello and goodbye. Sometimes we get lurkers who just want to come back, and that's perfectly fine. People who just want to kind of bookmark the page with a follow, that's totally okay. I do it a lot. I catch somebody online and I'm not quite able to sit down and watch them for a while, but I want to make sure to catch them on later. So I come back and see if I can find them later. Jesus Christ, what? You did, and you scared me. All right, we are done with cream. It's time to... Hi, dear. You did. Good job. You scared me. Oh, she's back there. Hi, girl. I was wondering where she went. Yeah, you did. My cat is asleep in my guitar case again. Are you guys excited? This is our last color. Well, not our last part of the blanket. Why? Yeah. You get weird when you drink. My boyfriend's drinking alone. Yeah. All right. Adding on the peach. Yeah, he just like crawled down the hallway and peeked his head around the corner. And like sat there staring at me, and it was a little, it literally scared me. I need to leave enough tail to weave in. There we go. Okay. Don't yell at me for how I change my yarn colors. I know I do it wrong. It's fine. It'll be okay. What a loser. Me or him? Probably him, right? I'm not a loser. I couldn't possibly be a loser. You guys wouldn't want to hang out with a loser, would you? How long have I been crocheting? Debatable. Oh, for drinking alone. How long have I been crocheting? My crochet story goes back to, I think I was 9 or 10, and my mom gave me a skein of like red heart yarn and taught me how to chain, and I chained the entire skein of yarn. And then she decided she should maybe teach me other things. So on and off since I was probably about 10. So probably around 20-ish years. But there's certain things that I never learned how to do, and I just sort of make it up as I go. But thanks to the internet, there are lots of tutorials and stuff online that I've been able to pick things up now that I didn't really have access to before, because you'd have to like check a library book out and learn it there. Or know somebody who knew the stitch who could teach you. So now with the internet, I could learn how to join yarn better. I just haven't. But I learned things like magic circle and magic ring. When you were 5, that's awesome. Yeah, I think, excuse me, I think that my mom started teaching me how to do it because she worked late nights at her office, and she would often teach me things like that to keep me busy while I had to be at the office with her. So yeah, lifelong crocheters, right? And I'm such a tactile learner when it comes to doing these sorts of things that watching videos is so much easier for me to mimic than trying to read it out of a book. So I'm thankful for the internet right now for that reason and that reason alone, because I'm able to pick up things a little bit better because I can see somebody doing it on a video and see the example. For 45 years, wow, that's a lot of crochet. Do you have a favorite type of thing to crochet? I actually, the blanket I was talking about earlier that I made for another streamer who's on here now, I made her blanket wrong initially because I didn't realize it was a UK English pattern. So all of my stitches were wrong. Oops. I've been told that I do certain things weird when I crochet, and the only thing I ever say to that is, well, it's just how my mom taught me. I do what my mom taught me. Still don't know all the stitches. That's okay. I think they're coming up with new stitches all the time. People are inventing new stitches. Blankets, scarves, hats, and dishcloths. Those are all very good projects to like. I haven't made a scarf in a really long time. The last scarf that I made, it was actually a donut scarf. So it was actually, it was like 20 little donuts that you make, and then you stitch them all together. I should get that out sometime when Toasted Donuts on stream and show her that. Holding your hook like a pen, yeah. I tend to do the pen because I think it's easier on my wrist. Doing the overhand grip, the knife grip, just to me I don't like it. I don't feel like I have as good a control of the yarn when I do an overhand grip. And it really is all how you learned and who taught you. All right, dude, auf Wiedersehen. See you later. Thank you so much for being here, Magats. You guys, if you enjoy watching speedruns or painting of minis, please do go follow Magats. He is a blast to watch, and he is a wonderful mod here. Yeah, my mom taught me too. My mom taught me. I wanted to learn because my mom and my grandma did it, and I thought it would be fun, so. And as we were talking about earlier, it ends up being very meditative. What is love? Hey! Canby50, thank you for that follow. I really appreciate it. I do really appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Thank you for spending your night with us, or your day with us. I'm not sure where you are. I always say night because for me it's night, so I should say day, I guess. Yes, okay. I was trying to remember what row I was on. Where is my account? What am I doing? Who am I? What day is it? We've made a lot of fun new friends tonight, guys. This is pretty cool. 8:33. So you're an hour ahead of me. You must be East Coast then. So thank you for being here this evening. I wasn't wrong. I'm so excited tomorrow that I have my tax appointment. Yay! Oh, that's right. That's right. The Canada thing. Duh. It's so quick for me to forget sometimes. Thank you for that reminder. Yes, you are south of Ottawa. You're in Ontario. I have to get my taxes done tomorrow, and it's going to be great. Normally I would do my taxes on my own, but because I got divorced last year, I'm a little nervous that I'm gonna miss something that I shouldn't miss or file something wrong, so just because of the legality of the divorce, I am being cautious in getting them done. Hoping for a little bit of a rebate this year. Because I have to file single rather than married. But you never know. Who knows? I might end up owing the government a ton of money. Who would be completely shocked by that with the way things have been going here? You know, I appreciate that, Pam. Thank you very much. It's better. It's better for everybody. It's definitely better for me because my boyfriend's great. So I kind of lucked out in the end. Twas a rough year, but we're through it and we're on the upswing. That's good. 30 years married. Wow. That's admirable. That's a long time. We were married for 6 years, but only the first couple were. We're good. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, congratulations. Definitely. Thanks for throwing that up, Nogib. I love those emotes. They're good to celebrate for. Years ain't nothing to sneeze at. That's pretty cool. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Sometimes I forget what I'm doing. I get excited talking to everybody and then I forget where I'm at, what I'm doing. Oops. Met in 86 and got married in 89. That's awesome. I was 2 in 1986. I always feel like I get really quiet when I get close to the end of a row because I'm like, yes, I'm almost done. Last couple stitches here. Whoops. There we go. Sometimes I'm finding that the back stitch is kind of hard to find off of that shell row. There we go. Chain and turn. Whoops. Chain and drop your stitch. Itchy nose tonight. It's dry in the house this evening, it feels like. Alright, now this is the next 2 rows, which is skip 1, do 4, and 3 and 1. 4, and skip 2. And that's how we get that little ripple wave pattern, is by skipping a couple of stitches to pull everything together. I think we might do what we did last time, which is we're going to finish these single crochet rows. So we have 2 rows left to do with the single crochets, and then we will call her an evening. I mean, we've still got about 30 minutes left, to be honest, so just as a heads up for what the plans are for the evening. Normally I would stay on, I got on early tonight for me. I got on at about 5. And normally I would stay on a little bit longer, but I've been having a few bad nights of sleep, so I think it would be good for me to go to bed a little bit earlier than usual today. Just a little extra time, because today was a weird day. We didn't go into work. We worked from home because the weather was so bad. So that kind of just throws the whole week off. Like, we didn't work Monday because it was President's Day, or Family Day in Canada. And we didn't work today. Well, we worked today, but we worked from home. So I've only been in the office one day this week. So it's kind of... It's just been a weird week or two. It's been a weird week, that's for sure. Another little bite of my snack. And we're trying out a new stream schedule this week, so it just feels like it's been just a weird week in general. And it's only Wednesday. I guess we're halfway through. Figure out what's rattling in my computer. It's making a sound like the fan is hitting something that's loose, maybe, or that got sucked up in it. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. It's sort of intermittent right now, No Gibbs, so I don't know if it's just something that's loose or if it's gotten dusty already. I don't know. I did move it, so maybe I knocked something loose when I moved it. I don't know. I don't know computers. That's why I'm glad I have you. I just noticed on my stream, you guys, we made 150 followers tonight. We're up to 152. This is awesome. It's so crazy. That's such a cool accomplishment. Thank you, guys. Thank you to everybody who's followed this evening. I just happened to glance over my shoulder and I saw that, and that's so cool. Yeah, we're at 152. That's so cool. Thank you, thank you, thank you to everybody for being here and wanting to follow and hang out. I love it. I love it. I'm so appreciative of this. Very, very excited about that. For the longest time, we were hanging out in like the low 140s, and so that's really cool. makes me happy that you all have felt like joining the fam. This peach yarn seems to be almost, it's like wound a little bit tighter than the rest of the yarn, so it feels like it's pulling a little tighter, which is interesting. Exactly, followers new and old, thank you so much for being here and supporting in all of the ways you do. Your viewerships, your bits, your follows, your subscriptions, all of that stuff means so much, and it's super duper cool that you guys choose to be here and hang out with me. You just wanted to see it say I liked your butt again. Thank you for those bits, No Give. I appreciate it. Salt, salt, salt. Whoops, we're skipping 2 stitches here. Blanket is starting to not fit on the desk anymore. I knew this day would come. Exactly. You'll have to wait a year to see them again. I really actually enjoy making the alert profiles, so we'll see more themed alert profiles over time, I'm sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I had to set up a really generic set for mobile gaming because it was getting to be, it was hard for the stream to catch up on them. I don't know, maybe we can just do Irish music for the next one. For St. Patrick's Day, for March, should we do a March theme of shamrocks and stuff? And Dropkick Murphy's music and we should definitely do something fun for that. All right, Squatch, thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it, and I'm so excited to see you next week. Have a good night. Bye, friend. You and Miss Ingenia. I like this. I think this is a fun color. We're enjoying this. I'm enjoying this at least. Almost to the end of this row, and then only one more left. Oh my gosh. Can you even imagine? But again, we've got a ton of work again done tonight, you guys. We're getting almost 3 full colors done per stream. We're gonna have this blanket done in no time. Which is good, because I'm very prone to setting these things down and never picking them up again. But like I said, this is a gift for a friend who's having her first baby. And so I'm very excited to be putting all of this love into this blanket as we're making it too. We did find out that the baby is a girl, so I'm kind of glad that I went with quasi-neutral colors for it, so. And I wanted to have just a little splash of different color in it. Uh-oh. Did I miss a stitch? Did I do one too many stitches? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Excuse me. 2. I did. I missed one. Hang on. We'll just create the stitch. It's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Like I've said several times with this blanket, it's really, really easy to fix your mistakes as you go along if you have any, so I'm not too worried about it. The cute thing was to my friend who this is for, she had her kitties announce the gender of their baby. That made me happy. I thought that was super cute. Is it wrong of me to kind of hope that the roads are still so bad tomorrow that people stay home? I like working from home a lot. I do miss my coworkers though. I get kind of antsy being home alone all day too. Sort of like Faye said, too much time to sit alone and think my thoughts. You guys see this giant piece of cat hair hanging off of the blanket now? It's from letting Stream Cat hang out on my blanket. She's sleeping in the guitar case behind me still. I actually want to get a cat cam up so that if she's doing something cute on the floor, I can just quickly pop over to the cam and show you. It will turn into puppy cam when we get the puppy. Like I said, I think we're gonna have like donate 100 bits and get a treat and get the puppy a treat or something like that. I don't know. It'll be fun. She seems real pleased with herself, so she is sound asleep and snoring at the moment, so apparently it's perfectly fine. It's a perfectly acceptable bed. Alrighty, here comes our last row. I am really loving how these colors are coming together. I think this looks really, really nice. Woohoo! I'm just running out of places to put the blanket. Alright, so this is the same as the last row. I do like that this pattern is pretty easy to memorize, even though I keep referencing the dang thing because I'm paranoid. Gotta get up and run again tomorrow morning. Me and poor Ingenia and Squatch are all doing a half marathon together in 11 days. And I'm pretty nervous because I'm severely undertrained. I've done half marathons before, so I know what it's gonna be like, and I'm not concerned about that. It's just I've only ran a max of 7 miles so far. So that's stressful. That's only like half the race. And I've been doing about 2.5 to 3 miles since I got the treadmill, and it's exhausting. It's really tiring. Running on a treadmill is different than running outside though. Like, I feel like you get more tired on a treadmill than you do if you're outdoors. And maybe that's just the mental stimulation. That's why I play Zombies Run. It keeps your brain at least a little bit engaged. I'm happy to report one of my favorite characters did not die. And they were teasing his death, and so of course I had like, I have to keep playing, I need to know if he's alive, and they didn't kill him off, which is good. I think a lot of fans would have been really upset if they killed him off. Yeah, this peach yarn just seems to have a different tension than the rest of the yarn, so it's a little tighter. I don't think it's my tension. I haven't really changed my tension at all. I'm gonna take a second and see who's on right now. I wanna see who's streaming. Cassie is on. One Up is on. Oh, Beef Fry is on. Funny story, Beef Fry is like 3 miles away from me. Carrie is on. Magetz is on. I think we might jump into Cassie's stream. Just because I miss her. Oops, that's not the row I'm on. I haven't been able to hang out in her streams much lately. And she's a really beautiful acrylic artist. I love myself the positive streaming community. Hey Brian! How you doing? How was practice? How was rehearsal? Can you sing the national anthem very well now? Yeah, we're doing nice chill stream tonight. Oops. Finished dinner. Yum yum. What was for dinner? Just got out. What was for dinner? I want to know. Salmon, teriyaki chicken, bell peppers, and mushrooms. Mmm, that sounds good. Oh, that's nice of you. It's always nice when people offer to chip in with the cooking and stuff. It can be a lot of work. We are just about done with our last row for the evening, and then we're gonna pop over to some other stream. We'll see where we go. I kind of want to go to another craft stream. I know Magetz is on right now, and it would be fun to go jump into his stream. But I kind of want to go to another craft stream. Maybe we will go to Magetz. His speed runs are pretty fun. And it's been so long since I've been on when he's on, so we haven't really rated him in a long time. I think last time we were on, we rated... Who did we raid? Sosign wasn't on. I think we rated Carrie. Kyrie? I don't know how she says her name. I know her real name. Her screen name is a little different though. Ah! You guys, I'm not doing the stitch right at all. There we go. I think he's speedrunning Harvest Moon again. He has the world record now, so that's pretty cool. I don't really know much about the game at all, so I don't know what it is, but I know that people speedrun it. Go 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is so exciting because we've almost got all of the colors on it now. I mean, we do have all the colors on it, but we almost have it. I know what I'm saying. My brain's just derping right now. For those of you who don't know, Brian is an opera singer who also does streaming. Yeah, we got some weird buzzing going on in there. The computer is sounding a little angry with me. It's probably my fault for moving it, TBH. It's bees. It's definitely bees. Hello, bees! Yes, I'm keeping a hive of bees in my computer. Almost there. We're so close, you guys. So close. This chair is so much more comfortable to stream in than the other chair was. So far, best purchase, other than the original streaming equipment. I get so excited at the ends here. That was a phase. That's how everyone crochets, right? Not just me. Wait. What did I just do? I just about finished this row wrong, is what I almost did. Let's not do that. We have to do 3 here. 1, 2, 3. And then itch our nose. And then 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Do our chain and turn. And do the first cluster like we did last time before we decided we were going to be done for the evening. And the first cluster is 1, 2, 3. And then we go 1, 2, 3. Oh, no. Then we chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 2, 3, 4. contacts are getting a little dry tonight too. It's gotta be part of the snowstorm that's coming through. Would you think it would be humid during a snowstorm? 12 feet deep. Hey, that's like how much snow we have right now. Three more stitches. Yeah, yesterday it was super dry too. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one, buddies. Alright, my dudes. That is where we will pause for the evening. So let's get this baby displayed. Yeah, look at the peach. The peach is just a little bit. Peach is just a little bit tight. Woo! Knocking on the camera. Whoops. There we go. There is our pretty little blanket for the evening. Look at that. Look how pretty we are. I have to make my dudes an emote. I will. I will definitely do that. There we go. There's our progress for the night, you guys. Look how pretty that is. I love it. It's turning out so nicely. All right, let me check to see who's on still this evening. All right, we're gonna go, I think we're gonna go, let's go jump over to Baguette's. Give him some love this evening. So I'm gonna set that raid command up. Please stop in for a little while and say hi and keep him company. You guys have been all so awesome keeping me company this evening. I super duper appreciate it. All of the amazing follows tonight, all of our brand new friends that we met tonight. You guys have been great. This has been a really, really fun night for me. I'm first Wednesday stream, and we got so much done. So thank you all for choosing to spend your time with me tonight, and I look forward to seeing you guys again soon. I might be on this weekend with some mobile gaming, maybe not, we'll see. Otherwise, I will see you guys back on Monday. Let's go get Baguettes.